the break in overtime in Ottawa. Both of those games, they trailed going into the third. That's not a formula they want to go with. As Miller slides it across for Krug, back to Kevin Miller. Miller threw a screen right through, and Jimmy Howard the second rebound chance covered up by Howard. And Kelly and Jonette are the referees tonight. Matt McPherson and Steve Buck are the linesmen. Angled off the boards down. Smith keeps it up for a shot. Scores! Riley Smith through traffic as Marchand going at it with one of the Red Wings in front of the net. Kyle Quincy.
Yeah, it was the bodies in front of the net that made the difference there, too. Jimmy Howard just never got a beat on that. He dropped down to his knees, and he was still looking for it when he heard it whistle right by his ear. Presence in front of the net, you know what? That may have hit somebody in front, too. And you could see the pushing and shoving even after the puck was in the back of the net. That's Quincy. That's Marchand. Marchand coming out from behind the net there, and see Jimmy Howard, he just never got a good look, certainly never had a feel for that.
Riley Smith, no goals in his previous 5 games. His brother Brendan now looking for the equalizer as he attacks into the Boston zone. It's broken up, comes out for a drive by Tatar, and a save by Tuukka Rask. Oh, that was watching the games, obviously. He says some of it just rubs off on you. Still got to have the talent to pull it off. Is out to the line, and right here by Hamilton is stopped by Howard, and he will withdraw Chara. Sends it along. Now out to the line, Hamilton again. Sends it toward the net, redirected by Krejci. Rebound chance to stop by Jimmy Howard. He has made a couple of stops on rebounds. That one on Marchand, a previous one on Kelly.
He's very active. He's sliding a lot, though, too.
Here, Chara, that gets through. Rebound given up, but the Red Wings get a stick on it. The Red Wings are the only team in the league in the top 5 in both power play and penalty killing efficiency.
Well, they've scored more goals in the power play than anybody in the league, too.
The Kaiser hands it off on the far side in front. A redirect there by Tatar was stopped by Rask. Now Miller circling the Boston net, angles it off the board. Shot from the line, trickles through, another opportunity. Rask is down. Chan, quick move, lost the puck. Now Helm couldn't make a move, knocked away. Play is onside for Marchand, and it trickles through, and Howard able to cover up. And flips it ahead, Cromwell back to Datsuk. Against Zdeno Chara. A lot of respect there. Now a backhand score! Abdelkader. I'm not sure, Brian, if this deflects off something, but it went through Tuukka Rask. And the Red Wings have tied this game at 1.
I'm not sure either. Even from down here, all of a sudden it was just in. And it was Pavel Datsuk getting a lot of respect from Chara. Off to the right side there, Abdelkader's in front of the net. There's the shot in front. Oh, great stick handle there. Backhand there by Abdelkader. He's off balance. He's being pushed down. But he finds a way, as he's falling on the backhand, to get it by Tuukka Rask on the short side.
Look how much room there is.
Tuukka Rask closes off the 5-hole there.
At the center ice. Chara turns it right back. Marchand now for Krejci. Krejci turns on Jonathan Ericsson, looks toward the middle of the ice, hands it off. Marchand with a shot. Good stop there by Howard. Traffic and play it back inside the Detroit zone. Last shot moves it quickly for Smith. Under 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Lobbed ahead into the Boston zone. Picked up by Yurko. Yurko hands it off, a spinning backhand shot by Shane. Here's Yurko with another opportunity. Rask has it in his glove. Coming against Detroit, Rask heading to the bench for the extra skater. Extra skater arrives. Gregory Campbell, it comes to Krug with a shot. Knocked down in front. Backhanded by a Red Wing stick. Picked up by Krug. He hammered it. They score!
Another scoring chance for Boston that started at the point. Detroit was disorganized, and Torrey Krug had a terrific chance coming in from the blue line. He was stymied on the first stop by Jimmy Howard, but then he followed it up. See all the bodies in front? Boston just keeps the puck in play. Jimmy Howard, oh, it comes out to Campbell. I couldn't see that from my angle down here. That went off the far post on the second chance. Comes right out to Campbell, and Campbell's able to put it into an empty net. Jimmy Howard has been very active. I would dare say overly active at times already in this game. Jimmy Howard and Detroit on their own end.
Kevin Miller after a face-off Wimbledon shot. That was deflected. A pass saved by Howard. Rebound score! Carl Soderberg, who was assisted on the second Boston goal, will get this one to make it 3-1.
I think a lot of this is on Jimmy Howard as well, too. I mentioned earlier on that he's been almost overly active in the crease, sliding a lot. Watch Howard as he tracks this play. He'll slide way over to one side. Look how far out of the net he is. He turns around backwards. The puck comes off the end wall. And Soderberg, after a nice play from out behind the net, Jimmy Howard is playing the net like it's about nothing.
Angled off the boards. Eriksson just did get it across, and a shot bounces in up and stick it into the net. Tuukka Rask is saying right away that it was played with a high stick. I heard the sound of the puck hitting the stick, but Tuukka Rask saying that it was well above the crossbar.
Well, the stick was at, Tatar was being knocked down on the play, so his stick was well above his head, and you can see that the goaltender, Tuukka Rask, has no idea. Here's the play in front of the net, so Tatar either loses his balance or maybe he just felt the puck was coming at his head. I thought he had been pushed down.
The call on the ice was no goal. It has been confirmed by video judge. It was stuck over the head. No goal.
All right, there by Brendan Smith. Tried to play it out to the point. Red Wings get a stick on it, able to clear. Arkowski plays it ahead. Kelly, nice pass through to Soderberg. Drops it back front shot. Hit the goal post. Rebound champ with Howard down with the puck. Taken here by Kronwall. Knocked away from him by his fellow Swede, Louis Eriksson, who dropped it back here. Soderberg changing the angle. Shot save. Rebound opportunity. Soderberg circling. Chris Kelly recovered here by Kronwall. Soderberg again hands it off. Kelly sends it across. Off the stick, picked up for a chance that hits something in front of Howard. It ends up over the glass. And the Bruins winning in 5 games. Now it comes across and picked up by Brendan Smith. Change of pace move, trying to cut in. One-handed save. Rebound opportunity. It hit iron. You can hear that. The puck still. Now Soderberg hands it off. Krug with a chance. Mishandles. Now gets it back and forces Howard to make a left-hand save. Carl Soderberg again. To the backhand and a save by Howard. Billy Shane backs up here as the Red Wings look to regroup. Ahead for Thomas Jurko. He gets it deep into the Boston zone. Riley Smith back to get it. Jurko runs into him. A turnover here. Boston save made by Rask. Another stop. Throughout their lineup, we talked about their balance at the very top. A scramble along the end boards. Nyquist plays it around for Stephen Weiss. Straight away for DeKeyser. Now it comes to Tatar. Second power play unit for the Red Wings. Score! Tatar shot deflects past Rask. And the Red Wing power play has gotten them back to within 1.
Coming off the half wall here, Tatar just gets it to the front of the net. Net front presence is always important. I could not tell from here whether it deflected or hit anybody, but Tatar just walks in off the half wall. They had worked it off the left wing side. There goes Tatar, number 21 on the left side of your screen. He's going to walk it into the middle, and there's the net front presence by Riley Sheahan. Does the goaltender see it? Oh, terrific shot in between. Yeah, you know what? I think that did hit Riley Sheahan in the feet.
Yep.
Just deflected. Watch his feet. Tough to tell. It's close, but it does go right through Tuukka Rask.
Testing part of the schedule for the Detroit Red Wings. 8 of 9 on the road. And you mentioned, Brian, a longer stretch of 19 out of 26, all against different opponents as Kyle Quincy's shot is steered aside by Rask. Red Wings keeping the press. Steers it to the far side. Kelly had it knocked off his stick. DeKeyser drops it back. Quick up now for Nyquist, trying to catch the Bruins. Boy, they were close to too many men on the ice. Here's Nyquist. Slides it across for Abdelkader in a wide open net. And couldn't get it.
A struggle for the most part this year and need one badly now.
Yeah, no power play goals in 6 of their last 8 games. Now, one-timer here. That was as it went by Chara and then Jimmy Howard. Now Krejci with a shot. That was deflected away by Howard. Then with Chara right in his face. Now it comes to Krug with a shot. Oh, good left pass save. Get it to the line, but not out. Now Krejci looks to the middle, hands it off. Chance here, score! Seth Griffin on the power play, and the Bruins have regained the 2-goal lead.
What a brilliant shot by Seth Griffin. Well set up by Krejci out of the corner. Griffith just found the soft spot in the middle of the box, and he's able to get it and pivot, and he just rifles it up under the bar. Watch number 53 make himself a little space. There's lots of room there. Time pivots around, takes a beat on the top corner, and that one just jumped off his stick. Jimmy Howard comes out, challenges at the top of the paint. His glove hand is down a little, and Seth
Not in front. Johan Franzen trying to get a stick out and back to the line and drive by the Kaiser, and a save made by Tuukka Rask. That Zook absorbs a hit, gets it to Tatar. He drops it straight away for a shot here into the glove of Rask. For Rask, and a step back out through center right. And picked up on the move by Paille. Hand saved by Howard. It bounces right back towards him, and he had to be careful and cover up as Jordan Caron. And now it comes back to the near side of the Boston zone. Kronwall wanted to send it across for Applicator. That was anticipated by the Bruins. And Krejci across the line. It's onside for Smith. Riley Smith with a shot into the glove of Howard. And he will hold others right together. They're battling. Haven't seen that a lot in this matchup tonight. Now Riley Smith sends it out high slot. Krug with a shot. Bouncing puck and a save made by Howard. Now Kevin coming at him. Crowd wanted a penalty there on Eriksson. A chance and a save made by Howard. As good as anybody on the backhand. He got it out in front. Zetterberg couldn't get the handle on it. And it's handed off now for Soderberg for the open net. Good stick there. Blocked by Franzen, and then he makes a road hockey save. But on the follow-up, Chris Kelly able to score. And that'll do it. A season-high 45 shots for the Boston Bruins. Carl Soderberg leading the way. His line dominating as each of the four lines had at least one goal in this 5-2 Boston win.